Welcome to Mirror Domains, and this is my full live watch along for Survivor Season 44, the finale, guys. We're here already, episode 13. This is the finale for Season 44 of Survivor. I've had to dodge so many landmines this morning to miss all the social media, so I didn't go on my Twitter, I didn't go on my Facebook or anything to figure out who won, so it's going to be a surprise for me. This aired last night. We're going to be watching all the way through. If you haven't watched one of these from me before, guys, you know I can't show you the entire image here on the side due to copyright reasons, but I'll do my best with my little tips and tricks to let you know where I'm at within the episode so you guys can follow along with your copy there, either on your Netflix or TV system, and we'll get underway. We are going to get underway, guys. Just hit play and get underway because it's just under 2 hours. It's the finale of Survivor 44, he says. We are here. We are here. Okay, guys. Who's going to win this game? Is it going to be Carson? Is it going to be Jam Jam? Carolyn, maybe? There's Carolyn screaming. God, she screams, doesn't she? She likes to scream. Okay, so last week, Jamie was voted out, right? So Lauren and Heidi made a huge error. So this is the fallout from that last tribal. They go to a new island. The final five. And who's your money on, guys? Who wins this game? I'm thinking Jam Jam. Because I think Jam Jam's going to be smart enough to manipulate either Carolyn or Carson to vote one of the other ones out.
Played an idol.
I would like to make it to 5.
Yeah, why would she trust us? And Jamie is out. And it worked. And if Carolyn makes it to the finals, then she's going to win the $1 million. Straight up, Carolyn. Yeah.
I'm looking. And I have, like,
she'll win.
Good.
If she makes it to the final 3 for some reason, you guys don't vote her out. So they're looking for an idol.
Shut up.
What? Jam Jam got it?
Shut up. Come here.
Can I just touch it? Oh, okay. Ah, you got me. I don't think they would put an idol in this late in the game anymore. Because it's only 5 people. What does the idol do? It gets you to 4, and it's only going to be 3 going to the finals. So Jam Jam's, he's played a good game too. It's if Jam Jam or Carolyn make it to the final, if both of them do, it'll be interesting to see how the votes get split, but either of those two will win. Carson's been too sneaky behind the scenes stuff. He hasn't been bold enough. Carolyn easily has made a big, bold move, and that'll easily make her win. So, some more deliberation here from Heidi. Fallout.
In my pocket. I'd rather play it, and I didn't get any votes.
No. I said when she played it last week, right? That's still the smart play. Make sure that you're still there to play another round. And then, like, in this situation, let the chips fall where they may. You just voted wrong because you should have voted out one of the Tika tribe. Because the Tika tribe now has the numbers. They're fully in control of this game. You got Carson, Bruce, and Carolyn there. Now it's just Lauren and Heidi, and they're going to pick off Lauren or Heidi in this next round. So they'll be down to 4. And then whoever loses, who doesn't go out between Lauren and Heidi, will be these three, which I don't understand why Jim Jam, Carolyn, or Carson would want to go with that final three out of loyalty, because you're just handing Carolyn the $1 million if you do.
I have a good feeling, just like the entire.
Oh, he tried it again? Jam Jam is really being a trickster to begin with here. Guys, we're going to have a lot of commercial breaks to go through. I fast forwarded through about 4 or 5 commercial breaks so that we can just get a jump start on this, get some momentum going. But towards the end, then we'll have to go through some commercial breaks, which is fine because I'll whip out the old guitar, jam for about 3 minutes or so. Ooh, there it is, hanging from a tree. And it's a small tree, so it could be hanging on anything. Who would be nice? Obviously, Carolyn or Lauren would be, or not Carolyn, sorry. If Lauren or Heidi got it. Just to make it a little bit more interesting, but it seems like this so far, everything's been going straight forward, that Tika's running this thing. Yeah, but nobody's seen that strategy, Carson. Indeed.
Vote. So I do feel kind of alone that Jamie has left.
I'm kind of rooting for Lauren, because I always vote for the underdogs. I always root for the underdogs to win. So between Lauren and Heidi, I would prefer one of them to win, but it's kind of like they haven't done enough big enough stuff in the game to compete against Jam Jam or Carolyn. If they got Carolyn and Jam Jam out in the next 2 rounds, and it was Carson, Heidi, and Lauren there, you might be able to make the pitch that Carson was a worm riding the coattails of Jam Jam and Carolyn. Again, you got Carson's not the big threat there. She's totally misread this game, Lauren. Totally misread this game.
Carson is everyone's little brother or Carolyn's son.
Mm-hmm. So this is some weird jousting here between Carson and Lauren.
Everyone here knows that I can beat them. And
Really? See, the thing with Carson's game is that because he's done a whole lot of stuff behind the scenes, he has to make his pitch in the final 3 as he has to open up all of his game and expose, okay, I backstabbed you here, I backstabbed you there, and he's going to be making that pitch to the jury where he is like, yeah, I backstabbed you, now give me the $1 million, kind of thing. And most people in the past have not been on board with that kind of style of gameplay. This is our first, it's probably going to be an elimination challenge, so it's got a tower of some kind. That doesn't look too familiar to me.
Morning. Taking in that final 5 challenge.
What awaits me? All right. Who's going to win? As I said, Lauren or Heidi? Come on. Three-level obstacle. Collecting keys. And solve a puzzle. So you don't want Carson there to get to the puzzle first because he'll smash it. In addition, reward?
Playing for reward.
Okay, cool. What is it? Pizza? Sanctuary? Pizza. Spaghetti? That's fine. Some carbs. See, now this is at the end of the game where you would, where I'd be like, okay, now you can have the carbs that turn into sugars because this is the end, right? Carrot cake over chocolate cake. Ooh, I don't know about that one, guys. I do like a good chocolate cake. But I like carrot cake, but no, chocolates. You got to go with chocolate, right? We'll get started. I like these big challenges that they build. I really do. Bifer says, hey, in the live chat. Hey, Bifer, how's it going? Survivor's ready.
Go!
Wow. So you got to sacrifice your knees here, right? Can't be afraid of heights. So they're all on number 2. Heidi. Carolyn's actually in this game. Normally she's falling behind, screaming and yelling. Come on, Lauren. Jam Jam's dead last. Come on, Heidi. Here comes Carson.
Jam, he's still working on the knot.
Okay, Carson and Heidi. So Carson did get to the puzzle pieces first, right? And Jam Jam's through. Drop that ladder. Come on, Heidi. Carson. Got it. So does Lauren. Sorry, Heidi. Heidi's got it. Sorry. Lauren's she's just right there. Carolyn's not going to be able to get past this one. She's going to be screaming there going, ah! I'll try to get some audio for you guys for Carolyn screaming. Okay. Lauren's got it good.
The only 2 people left.
Come on!
Jam Jam's got it. So Jam Jam goes ahead of Carolyn.
Keep
Okay,
working.
she just screamed again. Sorry, I missed it. I don't know if Carson would have 3D printed this one in his backyard. Jam Jam got that pretty quick. So he's gaining ground.
But you gotta get a move on. You got.
Carolyn, you're loud. You hear her scream? You heard her scream. Sorry, Carolyn. I'm not trying to make fun of you. It's just for some reason they really like to use that audio.
How's your fourth and final?
I think they embellish the audio a bit. I don't know if you. It's all about that bass. Got to get that bass in. Ooh, one shot.
There you go.
I just want to get up there.
Carson. Yeah, doing the outside first. That's what you got to do. It's going to be Carson, it looks like. He's got the top arch done. You know what? Maybe I would fill in the first. I'd fill in the center first, maybe. Because the outside, will come together because of the ring shape, right? You don't need to worry about the ring first, maybe. Because once the ring's done, you still got to do the inside anyway, right? You just separate the outside pieces. Get rid of all the outside pieces and put the center first. That's what I would do. Yeah, Carson's got it. Carson's got it. Yeah, but we know that Carson was good at puzzles. That's what I said at the start, is he can't make the puzzle first, otherwise... make it to the puzzle first, otherwise he'll solve it first.
His last piece.
Carson wins. So Carson's not going to go home this round. Is Carson going to be smart enough to get rid of Jam Jam or Carolyn? You guys think so? Yeah. Carson. So that's just coming up to the second commercial break. 10 minutes in. 18 minutes in. Oh, pasta. God, I love pasta. It's just, I can't eat pasta right now because I'm cutting. Gonna take Carolyn. Oh.
Come on over.
Gonna take Jam Jam.
Sorry.
The bromance continues between Carson and Jam Jam. Because they teamed up fairly early, those two, right? Yeah.
In the best position I can be in order to win this game.
Yeah. And Carson, can you beat Carolyn? No, you can't. I'm hoping that he puts 2 and 2 together here. So that's second commercial break. As I said, I fast forwarded through a couple of these, so it's not until like 4 of them in, I think then we'll have breaks. There's the food. I'd fill up on the pasta. For me, the cake is nice and everything, but I mean, I guess I'd have a small piece, but I prefer the pasta. And then it would just sit in you and be like a weight.
To talk about what we're gonna do tonight at Tribal Council.
Okay, talk business.
But is she really a threat?
Yes, she is, Carson. Don't be a moron, Carson. So Jam Jam's on this. He knows. I wouldn't be, see, the only one that I would be angry with if to win would be Carson. I don't think Carson has deserved to win. Because he sold out Helen at the beginning and he's been on my, ooh. Yeah. Lauren hasn't done jack to win this game. Carson, why is he misreading this game all of a sudden? He's not having it. So then, yeah. You got to work against Carson. You know that too, Jam Jam. You got to get out Carolyn and if Jam Jam was sitting there with Heidi and Lauren at the end, he would win. Oh, Heidi's trying to put in a wedge there.
You? Yeah, I don't know.
Trying to put in a little bit of a wedge there. Sweep the lands, guys. Sweep the lands. Don't worry if you get a bug on you or a tick or a spider bite. Well, maybe a spider bite might hurt. If you're just sweeping over brushes, because you want to feel for that idle package, right? And Lauren can smell the writing on the wall.
But I don't know, because the last...
See, Heidi said she wanted to get Carson out, but Carolyn wasn't listening to any of it. But I don't believe anything from Carolyn's mouth. We've seen her say something and then go the other direction. And a lot of that has to do with the editing of the show.
I'm dependent on y'all. If y'all don't vote Jam Jam, then...
I'm hoping Jam Jam will have an opportunity to come back here and talk with Heidi and Lauren and sway enough to get Carolyn up. Because, guys, that Carson doesn't seem to have a... And Jam Jam would be able to use that in the final council if he's sitting there with Carson saying that Carson has no idea what's going on with this game. Carson hasn't put the numbers together. He thinks that Lauren's a threat over Carolyn. What? So Jam Jam can make the pitch to the jury that Carson has no idea what the heck he's doing in this game. He just got here out of blind luck. Don't believe his story that he was controlling things from behind. You mad? So Carolyn hugged him. Another burp smell? Gross. Yeah, she smelled somebody's burp last week. Carolyn's kind of nasty in that way. Yeah, Jam Jam, you screwed up. You should have gotten Carolyn out last week. So, yeah, Carson's going down with the ship, with this Lauren ship. Ooh. And Carolyn's just like, we need some Tika on the jury. Look at that smugness on her.
I guess you are, because you're never like this.
Yes, and because you didn't do the math last week, guys. Remember how angry I got at the end of last week when you guys were just like, not paying attention to the numbers. It's numbers.
Not even tried.
Well, because you're a snake. You're a weasel. You're questioning your loyalties there, Carson. You should, because you're a moron. I said that Carson's a moron. Yes, I did. All right. He's like that guy in GoldenEye that's like, I'm invincible. You know that guy? And then he gets splashed with the molten metal or whatever. He's like that guy, right? Did you guys ever watch GoldenEye? Yeah, Jam Jam. Good. He's saying that if Lauren has an idol and Carolyn goes home instead of him, then he's fine with that. Jam, you got to work some. You got to work it. Why can't it be Carolyn? Yeah. And see how Lauren just falls in line with that? That's why she can't win the game. And that's why Carson, he hasn't been paying attention to that. Come on, Lauren, find it. It's in that tree. It's in that tree. I know. It's in that smaller tree. She can see it. Come on. See it. Lauren, come on. Are they going to show us her finding it? Okay, so we're getting some deceptive TV editing here because she was around there. Maybe they just want to make us believe that she's got the idol. Why is Carson so hung up on Heidi and Lauren? But you did that, Carson. You should have brought Carol in there. Jam Jam would have been fine. He wouldn't have come back with this notch on his shoulder kind of thing, right? Or what's that saying? First tribal, guys. It's so weird because it's only like 31 minutes in. What did they say there? It's Carson, they said, right? So it's between Lauren and Jam Jam, it seems like. If it were like you guys, if you want to make this a good tribal council, get rid of Carolyn. Yeah, Jamie, you voted her out because you just.
It was kind of weird to me just because, like, if I'm the one.
Ooh, Carolyn, don't expose too much information here. Oh, because Lauren's trying to play it in the weeds here, maybe a little bit. Maybe Lauren just overexposed her hand there.
Will normally have, you know, like there is names.
Did Lauren just sink herself there? Because now you've lost Carolyn's trust. You did. I think Lauren just shot herself in the foot. Hmm.
Could have something in their pocket right now.
Carolyn's like, not me. I'm really shocked that they put another idol in at this late of a stage. To have two people immune. Do you guys ever think that there's an advantage to publicly declaring your vote? Like before people start voting, just to say that I'm voting for this person and you guys are either on board with that or not, and you guys will be able to see that I'm either in the information loop or I'm out. So if somehow I get voted out, I'm going to go to the jury knowing that I was left out of the loop. And you guys are letting me know that. So is there any advantage to publicly declaring your intentions? I think there could be.
Was.
That was kind of cryptic, Jam Jam. because Jam Jam thinks that his number may be up, right? Okay. So Lauren broke down there a little bit.
My main thing coming out here was to know, like, that.
They're, regardless of what happened, Lauren, they're going to be proud of you.
Like, I did awesome out here.
Wow, that's even starting to get to me, man. Lauren. Wow. Wow.
For why to play, and it was one sentence. I'm so proud of who I have become.
Lauren is tough. She wins everything. Yeah. Wow. And she's seeing the big picture. Not everybody's able to step out all the time and take a look at the bigger picture. Right? And when people do step out and you see the big grand perspective of your life, it does give you that feeling of a spiritual kind of enlightenment, right? Okay, so we know that Carson was going to put down Lauren. What's Jam Jam going to put? I'll be really shocked if Jam Jam falls in line here and votes out Lauren. But I guess he may, just to save his own neck. And the editing of this really suggests that it's going to be Lauren because of that big speech. I don't see why Heidi would vote for Lauren either.
If anybody has an advantage or an idol and you want to play.
And night, last time. Okay, Lauren, do you got it? She doesn't have it. No. Does she? Oh. Okay, because she was walking around that tree. Okay, so that was just deceptive editing. I'm on to you, Survivor editors. One Jam Jam. Lauren. Okay, so Carson, you moron. Heidi. What? Who voted for Heidi? Jam Jam?
Voted out of Survivor 44.
So moronic. Yeah, again, I'm angry at this because Carson, you better not win the $1 million. If I get to this next hour here and I see that he wins, I'll be like, you guys are all morons. I won't like anybody in this season. So that's official. All of the orange people are gone. Yeah. Look at that editing, James. What am I talking about? Her big speech there, they let her have that big platform because she was going out. And I'm not voting for Heidi to win. Heidi can't win this game at all. I guess I'm voting for Jam Jam to win. Jam Jam voted for Heidi. Heidi voted for Lauren, you stupid Heidi. Stupid. For God's sakes, what about the numbers at all? How are you going to beat any of the Tika tribe, Heidi? How? At all. How are you going to beat any of the Tika tribe when you vote Lauren out? How are you going to do that math, Heidi? At all. Seriously. It's idiocy. It's moronicism. And it's one of the few things that I have very little patience for is moronicism. And we've been seeing it in this season since Helen got voted out. And that was the start. From the start, you guys saw me just like, anybody but this person. Please vote anybody else but this person. And then they go out and vote that person out. Lauren, it's just like, why would you think that's, for God's sakes, Heidi, what are you thinking? How could you possibly beat any of the Tika tribe? How? You're just going to say, well, I survived. That's not good enough. Not good enough. Anyway, I'm not going to get my feathers ruffled here. We're back into final immunity, I suppose, where they put the balls into the machine, and you gotta make sure that the ball doesn't drop. Guys, I gotta tell you this. This is why I tuned out of the last season out of 43, because I started watching it and it was kind of like, it's going in moronicism. And I just asked myself, am I enjoying this? We need an all-star season again. We need some kind of a special season of like winners come back or something like that. And for me, it's kind of like, well, are you going to stop watching it now, James? Well, I've come through 13 episodes and there's only like an hour left. An hour and 20 minutes left. So I'm kind of going to stay the course. But if I had known all of this, like, if I known that these were going to be some of the payoffs, I would not have gotten invested in this season. And if Carson wins, I may even be off next season again, because it's just kind of like, I got no patience for this stuff. Because I'm not seeing strategy here. I'm not seeing well-executed strategy. I'm just seeing, as I said, there used to be tribal councils that I would watch with Survivor, and my palms would be sweating because it'd be kind of like, I don't know which way it's going to go. And it's kind of like the suspense was there. But here it's just kind of like, no suspense. That's who gets voted out. Lauren gets voted out. Oh, Helen gets voted out. It was just like, for God's sakes. Yes, Jam Jam turning on Carolyn or Carolyn turning on Jam Jam would have been more entertaining, would have been more worthwhile watching. Anybody but Carson. Anybody but Carson, please. I don't want Jam Jam and Carolyn to team up against Carson. Jam Jam, you got to get Carson. Anybody but Carson. I don't care who wins this. I really don't. Because Heidi's not going to win. It's going to be Carolyn or Jam Jam, hopefully, that'll win. It's just timing here. You can't have two balls come out too quickly. It's like, what, 4 seconds to lift it from the bottom to the top? Because you can't fumble it. If you fumble trying to put it in and a ball drops, that's what happens. 2 balls in the machine now. 2 balls. Everyone now with 2 balls, Jeff says. And it flip-flops as to which side it comes out. And Carolyn screams. There she screams again. That's like her signature, right? Carolyn's going to drop. Yeah, Jam Jam. Oh, Carolyn put it in too quickly. It's going to be really fast. Carolyn's going to be first out. Yeah, Carolyn's out. Yeah, she put it in too quickly. So I'm just hoping Carson drops out. Come on, Carson. Make a blunder. Because Carson strong-armed Jam Jam last council there to vote for Lauren, right? Or to get Lauren. Because Jam Jam wanted to get Carolyn out. Four balls now. Come on, Heidi. Oh, Jam Jam's out. Come on, Carson. Drop. Carson, you... Yeah, see, Heidi? She was timing it there still. Yeah! Carson's out. Good. Good. Yes. I needed that. I needed that. Because now Jam Jam can go against Carson and say, Carson, you're out of here. That's what you need. That's what you need. That's what you got. Yeah. Finally, something in this finale needed me to go, yeah. Now I'm rooting for Heidi. She gets to go to the final 3. Good. Good. Tika, you blew yourselves up, but at least on this one. And Carson, I'll be so happy if you go home in this vote. I'll be kind of like, then I won't care who wins. It just can't be Carson. It can't be Carson. Can't be. But you're not going to win the $1 million, Heidi, but you're in the final 3.
Here's about why you deserve.
Kudos. Congratulations, Heidi. Be thankful, because this is the top of the mountain for you. Don't say Carson. Ooh, she would make fire?
I'm winning it. It's like the cherry on top of everything.
Don't do it, Heidi. No. Consider it, okay, but don't do that. Don't make fire, Heidi. Let some deliberation come out here. Let's see who's going to be jockeying. Who's going to throw? Carson's a weasel, so he could throw anybody under the bus. He'll throw Carolyn under the bus. He didn't want to vote Carolyn out last time. But Jam Jam is smart enough that when he made that pitch with Carson to get Carolyn out last time, and Carson didn't want any of it, Carson strong-armed him into not going for Carolyn last one. So I would put Carson out. Please put Carson out. Okay, so that's commercial break. For the love of God, you got to put Carson out. Please. Yeah, there we go. I didn't intend to play that right off the bat, guys. That is an E. Although I think it's in like E minor, isn't it? Or E flat? I think, because if you didn't know that, John Williams likes to write in, he does a lot of stuff in E flat, major and minor. Yeah. Man, this episode's been kind of like an emotional roller coaster, eh? Well, there's my Canadian accent. I just said A. Oh, we can talk about what's happening later on today. Guys, at 1 p.m., we are going to be watching Arnold Schwarzenegger in Fubar. Episode 1 is on Netflix right now, guys. So we'll be watching the first episode of his new action series, Fubar. That'll be part of a playlist. Maybe I can leave it linked in the cards or something. Come watch us at 1 p.m. today for Fubar. And then I'm going out to see Little Mermaid at 3 p.m. So pay attention for my straight out of the theater reaction for The Little Mermaid. Now, are they going to... No, Heidi. If Heidi makes fire, this will be the... I just berated them for making moronic moves. That would be the epitome of moronicism if Heidi makes fire. Are you getting emotional there, Carson? Hey, I don't feel for you. Good. You mean all of your... Again, here we're getting deceptive editing. I don't trust this editing. They're saying that he's struggling with it, but he's... So it seems like Carson's going to make fire. No, it's justice that you fail at the last minute before you win. That's how life works, man. Because you played your game in a weaselly, conniving way, and you don't deserve it. You don't deserve to win, Carson. Take a big whiff. That's karma, man. And you better not win the $1 million. I swear to God. I'd be so happy if Jam Jam won. Yeah. If I ever got selected, if I put in my tape and I get selected, guys, I'll be getting flint and I'll be practicing fire all the time. It'll be like second nature to me.
Mm-hmm. You think you're going tonight?
Okay, so Carolyn's been practicing. Good. Oops, sorry, I just kicked the camera there, guys. My bad. She doesn't want to be brought to the end? Carolyn.
You have struggled at
Every challenge? Yes. Hmm. Yeah, Heidi. So if Heidi goes against Carson and gets Carson out, I wouldn't risk it, Heidi. Make sure you get to the final three. Winning making fire is not going to be enough in the final challenge to make you win the $1,000,000. You'd have to look for another angle. See, now Jam Jam's even trying to help him out. Mm. Hmm. So teaching him how to not make the fire? That would be a smart move. Jam Jam. Show him some bad techniques so that it doesn't work. That's going to be in somebody's playbook coming up in the other seasons now that you've put that on the table and put that in somebody's mind. Yeah, I don't care about Heidi's deliberation. If she doesn't do it, then it's gonna like if she decides to make fire, that's just like, and if she decides to make fire and then fails, that's gonna go down into history as one of the monumental errors in the game. The payoff is not worth it, Heidi. I would say do the math, Heidi, and look at it, but they haven't been doing the math. She's never done the math in this game, so I kind of like Heidi. No, just take your final three. No, you don't. You don't have to win the fire. No, it's not. For God's sakes. Tell you not to be silly. No, don't take the risk. That's editing there. That's editing. All right, and then we're into another commercial break here before Tribal. I just got to check my door here, guys. Ah. Ah. Yeah. What's the hot dog? You want some hot dog? No. So there we go. We're good. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have a hot dog with some kraut with mustard. Thanks. All right. So just during a commercial break here. How many more commercials do we got? 3 of 5 commercials. You guys having fun with this so far? It's going to be time soon for me to buy a new one of these guitars. It is. Tribal. There we go. Who's going? Who's going? Lauren's happy. Good. You saw her. And you kind of got the sense, though, that maybe the jury would love Heidi to stay in the final 3. God, Lauren with that big hair. Am I crushing on Lauren a little bit? Maybe. I don't know. I grew up in the 80s, so I have a good appreciation for the big hair. Okay. Did you contemplate? Not really, because you're not going to do it, right, Lauren? Right, Heidi? You're not going to sacrifice your secured spot in the final 3. I'm a pyro. I like to make fire. Jam Jam. Is that something you really want to make as a declaration? I would like to see Jam Jam versus Carson, and Jam Jam have a little bit of redemption of getting Carson out. Okay, so Carson's using that pitch. He's trying to coerce her out. Again, see how weaselly he is? And Heidi's not shown me any kind of control enough up here to... She could fall for that, guys. She could totally fall for that. Who's she going to play?
Miss Carolyn. And
Carol.
I hope she enjoys it.
So she's in the finals, Carolyn. You just handed her the $1 million. That was just handing Carolyn the $1 million. And she just won. You just won the $1 million, Carolyn. Just stop talking. Yeah. Yeah, have you ever been that with a person like that? Can you just stop talking? My God, please. Yeah, see, look. Franny was crying there, so it's kind of like they sympathize with Carolyn the full way. I think my... Come on, Carson. If Carson goes home tonight, I'll be like, okay. I'll be, once again with this season, I'll be kind of like, okay, I'm on board. And if Heidi does this and loses, it'll be like the pinnacle of what this season has been about. Idiocy.
Fire with Carson.
Yeah, I knew it. Heidi, if you failed on this, it will go down in history as one of the worst moves. No, I'm not. I'm kind of like you, like, as I said about moronicism. And I think Carson was playing a snake in the weeds. He can make the fire. Okay, I just want to hit the fast forward button. Get to it already. Enough of the talking. Enough of the speeches. Get to it. Heidi, my God. This is just so terrible of a move. I don't like this. I don't like this. Might be, but it's not. You just because Carolyn's already got this in the bag. Unless somehow Jam Jam has enough wit there in the final to plead his case. But you just gave Carolyn the $1 million there, pretty much. So this fire challenge is really meaningless, but I just want that. I as a person, as a fan of the show, as somebody who stuck through this season through thick and thin, give me a little bit of gratification of seeing Carson go home. Please, for the love of God. Now then, let's jam. Actually, maybe I shouldn't play that. I already may get a copyright claim from playing the Darth Vader theme, and I don't have a pick. He plays it with a pick. Everybody thinks that he just used hammers on for Thunderstruck. That's not how he plays it, guys. He's picking. He just picks the alternate picking. He just does it fast. But some people out there say, no, he just plays it like hammer-ons. And it's like, no, he doesn't. Ooh, that sounded very familiar. This almost sounds like a little bit like a Our Lady Peace riff there. Anyway, here we go. Fire challenge. Give me the satisfaction, please. Oh, Survivor gods. Faster. Faster. Hessian? Yeah. Nice piece of Thunderstruck trivia. Never knew it was picked. Even impressive by the song, yeah. Okay. So Heidi's got a little flame. Come on, Heidi. Fill it up. Get a nice little cross there of some kindling. See, normally my hands should be sweating here, but it's kind of like... Yeah, you saw Lauren there saying, come on, Heidi. Come on, Heidi. Come on, Carson. Don't. Please don't. Just fail. Fail. He's got a little bit of a flame. But Heidi's got it up. And now if Heidi does this and she wins, I kind of have to sit back here and think. If she plays her cards right and makes the right pitch. It's all about the pitch there at the end, right? Look at what I just did, kind of thing. Could she have a strong enough pitch to convince enough of the jury to say, I should win the $1 million? It's possible. I discounted it at first, but she's got to bring it home. Are you allowed to blow on it? Like add some oxygen? Is that against the rules? Yeah! Heidi, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. One of the fastest, too. Wow. And all of the jury there is like all happy that Heidi made it. Do you think that anybody from the green is going to vote against Heidi? You think Danny or Franny or Matt are going to vote against Heidi to win? Thank you. Thank you. Survivor gods have granted me one wish of seeing Carson go home. The fastest fire, 3 minutes and 2 seconds. Well, that's now that's an accolade too that you can use in your resume here.
I don't know if it's actually gonna work here.
Heidi went to Hogwarts School of Wizardry. Well, that was good. Do we need to talk, Jeff? He's done. Just get off the stage, Carson. Please, get out of here. You're done. Out. I don't want to hear any speeches. I don't need to see him break down and start crying. Get him off the stage. I'm sorry that this seems callous, but it's his own doing, his own hubris. Carson did this. He did this to himself. No, I don't want to hear it, Carson. In fact, there. I'm not even going to listen to it. I'm done with Carson. Just get off the stage already. James, that's very rude. That's not nice of you, but I don't want to hear it. But you call yourself a fan. Give him the dignity. Well, snuff the torch then. Don't let him have a speech first. Ooh, that feels good, Carson.
Smiling.
Get out of here. Was it a good job, though? Yeah, not really satisfied with that. Okay. So I don't think that this is going to have the after show on it. It looks like this may just have the tribal council, and then we'll get revealed as to who the winner is. So we're not going to be watching the follow-up show, the reunion show, unless somehow that reunion show is compact down into like 20 minutes or something. But I don't think it is. For some reason, it usually, maybe I've got to find it on a different stream or something. But yeah, we won't be watching that. We don't need to go back and revisit this season. We'll just figure out who won. And my money is on Carolyn. She's going to win this. Thank you for getting Carson out of there. My God. If you know what, and I'll be happy with Jam Jam winning as well. Totally happy. Commercial break. Okay. So, guys, as I said, in just about an hour and 45 minutes, we'll be watching the first episode of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Fubar. And then later on, I'm going to see Little Mermaid. And I'm going to have a nice big bowl, or not bowl, a big thing of popcorn today. I think I've earned it. I'm not picking with anything. I'm just using my hands. Hey, yeah. Did that sound cool? All right. Final. You remember those long prologue or those long endings that they used to do when they would be kind of like, okay, you're finally leaving the beach now and you got to go back and revisit all the memories from the season. You're going to sound more stupid than me? Thank you. Yeah, that would be like, that's like standing on top of the mountain, right? Final three sitting on the beach watching the sunrise come up. Okay. I hope that they cut down some of this stuff, because this stuff doesn't really matter too much until they make their pitches, right? Oh, okay. We get to see what the jury thinks about them. Okay.
Buddy's plan, to the point where I could not get him off the beach.
Has anybody been watching the Ponderosas? What have Matt and Franny been like in the Ponderosas? Yeah, Brandon's a player. He knows, like he's an athlete, right? He knows good gameplay when he sees it, I would imagine. There's the feast. No, I don't think so. No, this is a little bit deceptive editing, because I don't think Heidi. Maybe like she may get all the votes out of spite, but I don't think so. Oh, look at that. Jam Jam. See, that's tenderness there, and I like that. That's producer.
Oh, not a chance. I didn't even think I'd make merge.
What are you doing, Carolyn? Wow. Okay. Like that. Look at that. Sitting on the top of the world doing that, huh? I might as well just win, she says. Hmm. I think she's winning. And I'm not going to be upset. I'm not going to be upset with whoever wins, I suppose. So, there you go. In the most masterful way. Final time on that beach. Yeah. So who do you guys got? Who wins? Is it Jam Jam or is it Carolyn? Are we going to see? Why not finish it with some audacity and have Heidi win? If Heidi wins, though, I feel like Jam Jam or Carolyn was kind of like shorthand. They got shortchanged. That's why. Because we just seen from the editing of the shows, we've seen more gameplay from Jam Jam and Carolyn. So that's why I'm saying it's going to be one of them winning. Oh, commercial break. Kane. Unapologetically.
Is, and do you think it's accurate?
Yeah. Jam Jam can use the words here.
Perception of me, which I think is the wrong perception, is that I was following Carson's steps all.
Huh. No. It was Jam Jam's time to talk. Jeff. Crawl that in, Jeff. Wow. Debating the right to the prize is a little less noble than physically triumphing and enduring longer than the other contestants.
And then I found Carson, and we connected.
Yeah, she was. Like she didn't have to do that much?
Heidi, I didn't get to really know your game because I didn't play with you. compartmentalize, and I take pride in that. And I have so much respect for this game. If
Yeah, because Jam Jam, he was the swing vote in a couple things, a couple of councils, right? They did. They did try. Yeah, good. Carolyn's helping Jam Jam there.
percent, 100% I did, but that doesn't take away from the friendship.
Hmm. With the social. You cry when you eat a papaya. Fake those tears? You don't know. I wouldn't have said that, Carolyn.
When I would talk to you, Jamie, for example, was super blank. Brandon was
Hmm. So Jam Jam's saying that he's very perceptive about that stuff, which is a key skill to have to win. I think Jam Jam's going to win this, maybe. He's making a good pitch. Amazing, Franny says. Hmm. Here we got Matt being yourself, says. Physical part of this game. Well, Carolyn didn't do very well at the physical part. All the screaming. The thing is you can train all you want for the physical challenges, and sometimes you just can't get it done, right?
Well, first off, let me say, I'm an athletic person in real life.
Yeah. Getting stuck in a spider web. Hey, you talking to me, Jeff, that I should apply? I'll get my tape in there, guys. Okay, we're getting a little bit along here with some stuff. Talking about making the fire decision again. We just spent so much time talking about that fire challenge and stuff. Augmenting this in the edit. And Carson's almost helping you out, pointing this stuff out. Do you think Carson's a little bit bitter against Jam Jam or Carolyn because of that? I don't think so. I think he's still going to vote for. I think Carson's going to vote for Carolyn. Well, I don't think that'll work for you, Heidi. Saying that you're the oldest winner. I don't know about that. Oh, so he's afraid of heights. Like climbing up those high ladders and stuff. Hmm. You'll be the first Puerto Rican male to win tonight. Yeah. So he's throwing a little bit there back at Heidi. I like that sense of humor. Jam Jam. Hmm. Okay, so she's talking about that idol.
Need to play on Carson. You needed to trust me that Lauren and Jamie were gonna vote.
Hmm.
Influencing Jamie, Lauren, Heidi. I needed you out.
Hmm. This has been really long. This guy was so rude. I can't believe he said this. Oh. Whatever. Yeah, I was not nice to Carson, but
I cannot go into a challenge and push the biggest block or jump the highest or
yeah, you can, Jam. Why? Where are you coming up with these numbers, Carson? Are you able to see who voted for who? Is that what happened? And he's come up with the statistics 6.667 repeating or whatever. All right, guys, this is getting a little bit long with the council here, the jury.
Whatever age you are, follow your dreams no matter what. And that's the reason I'm here.
Yeah, that's nice to see. A little bit of humbleness there, right? My prediction for winner is Heidi, Bifer says. So you think Heidi's going to win? I'm thinking, I thought Carolyn all the way there, but I think maybe Jam said enough there. It's possible. I think Jam said enough that maybe he's going to win. Yeah. And we got about 20 minutes left, and then I got to have my breakfast. And then we'll watch Fubar. Seeing it at 3 o'clock. That's why we can only watch one episode of Fubar today, because I'm seeing it at 3 o'clock. I I asked my niece to go see it, and you know what she said? She said, I've already seen it in cartoon form, so why do I need to see it in live action? I wonder if that's going to be the mentality of a lot of people out there. Well, I've seen the Little Mermaid story before. Why do I need to see it in live action? I know what happens. Well, it's because it's live action, right? It is going to be a little bit different. We'll have to wait and see. It's time to vote. What is that? A little bit of a dance move up there? All right, we're coming down to the final moments of this season of Survivor, guys. Yeah, it looks like they've really condensed the reunion part of the show. Maybe that aired differently and it's not on this block, because it looks like there's only about half an hour left in their edit. A lot of commercial breaks. I'm not going to go too deep into the reunion stuff, guys, or into the look of the next season, because we know they didn't have any themes or anything for this season, or even the last season, so it'll just be a new wave of people. Like, they didn't do Brains versus Brawn or anything like that. And if they do, whatever. I just... Yeah, because sometimes the jury gets really bitter.
A great season of Survivor, and it is now time to crown a winner.
Okay, are we ready? One Heidi. Now we know that there's going to be some from Heidi. Jam Jam. Two Jam Jam. Really? No one for Carolyn yet. Three Jam Jam. Wow. Maybe Carolyn overplayed her hand. Four Jam Jam. So it's Jam Jam. I have no problem with Jam Jam winning, guys.
The winner of Survivor 44.
Jam Jam.
Okay. Yeah, I got that. Has absolutely no impact. I'm happy about that one, guys. The next season Survivor 45 is determined shoulder injuries versus head injuries. LOL, Bifer says, yeah, a lot of physical injuries in this one. Jam Jam winning, I'm totally fine with that. Heidi tried to make a last-ditch effort to say that I'm a big enough player with making the fire, which was impressive to see. But I really thought for the longest time that Carolyn was going to win it. But Jam Jam, I think, pulled it out there in the end with his final pitch to the jury. Pizza. Okay, so they do the after show there. They don't do like the big... They don't go for the big arena shows anymore. Wow, King of Puerto Rico crowned. Yeah, the first male from Puerto Rico crowned. Jam Jam. I'm happy with that. Because he did come through a lot of adversity, right? His name was on the block a couple times. And that's a winner of this season that I'm kind of like, fine. I'm fine with that. I'm not upset about it. I'm not upset about it. So we'll just slightly go through some of these recaps here, guys. Pizza and wings. They're giving me a commercial for pizza and wings. And God, I could go for some wings. I like my wings. But how do you guys like your wings? The best wings I think I had are grilled wings. You deep fry them. You sauce them in honey garlic, or no, you sauce them in the medium sauce, put them on the grill so they get char marks, and then you put them in honey garlic sauce, and it creates like a fire and ice kind of. It's like spicy, but it's got that sweetness too, and that's the best for me, hot wings. And actually, I don't mind dry rub wings either. Dry Cajun wings. I like that. You don't get upset, James. Yeah, no, I didn't get upset for this one. But I am getting hungry now. I have, even at the end, like as accustomed as my body is to like a 17-hour fast, I still get hungry towards the end. Toast. Well, I got a little bit of coffee left. There you go, Jam Jam. To Jam Jam. I love buffalo wings and blue cheese sauce. Our glass says, nice pick. All right. Yeah. Oh, so it was Danny was the only one that voted for Heidi, but everybody else voted for Jam Jam. No one voted for Carolyn. So he did win it with the pitch there at the end. Yeah. Are you going to watch part of Survivor 5 if it's an all-star season, of course. Of course. And I hope they bring back Redemption Island of some kind too. Because that way then I won't be too upset if somebody that I like gets voted out early. Because then you can at least see them go to Redemption Island and fight to the right to come back in, right? The fake idol. Matt's. Danny. Yeah. Talking about that play. Okay, guys, I am going to fast forward through some of this stuff because they got like 3 or 4 commercial breaks. And I'm going to go through just what's coming up next season. Because we pretty much concluded here. It showed like 3 other commercial breaks in there. We're going to fast forward to the end and say what's coming up for next season. Yeah, I don't need to recount some of the events of this season. That's pretty much all they do in the after show part. Show them having fun and stuff like that. It's just I got a schedule today to keep. I want to make sure that I've got enough time to eat food, relax a little bit before I get on to FooBar. That comes on. Yeah, see, I got the graphic already going for FooBar, guys. So pay attention to that. FooBar's coming up in an hour, guys. Arnold, action. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I just want to have a nice, fun action series with Arnold, where we're just watching him kind of do that spy thriller stuff with it being like tongue in cheek, right? With it being just that classic one-liner ish stuff from Arnold. That's what I'm looking forward to. All right. Okay, hold on. I just got a message here. I first heard Fubar mentioned in Tango and Cash. So I fast forwarded it there, guys. This is like the last commercial, after the last commercial break.
Remember the first time I saw you in your salon, I Okay. Oh, so it's Redemption? Okay, so this is the clips from next season, guys. Who was it who hit his head? It looked like Bruce. Is Bruce back for next season? Okay. But what's coming next is Survivor 45.
Okay, here we go. The clip for next season. It looks like Bruce is going to be back, which is good because he hit his head on like the first day, and that sucks, man. Can you guys see my face on this promo reel? I'm from Canada, and I'm an Indigenous person. No, I'd say I'm First Nation. That's what I would say. I'm not Indigenous. I'm First Nation. Maybe I would say Native American. Okay, so this is the new... Your second chance. Okay. Yeah.
Bruce? That's Bruce, right? He said, I'm back. So it's not an all-star season. 45. I'm glad that, you know, yeah, they gave him a second chance to come back like Bruce. Because he hit his head and he felt so bad for him, right? At Survivor Auctions. Yeah, I'll apply, Jeff. I'll apply. Get my tape in here pretty soon. All right, guys. That's it for me. Thank you very much for joining me on Survivor 44. This is part of a playlist, as you guys know. I'm not going to linger on here. Thank you for joining me in the live chats, Arglass Vikings, Bryford the Hobbit, and everybody else who's come along, who said other things in the comment sections of the other videos as well. That's my reactions. Hope you enjoyed it. It looks like we'll probably be back for 45. I always give it somewhat of a chance, don't I? Don't I? We'll have to see when it comes out. All right, guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Mirror Domains.